And we are live. Welcome to you guys. If you've just joined us on the Hangout, very warm welcome to me. We might get Steve on the line. I'm not sure. I think he might be having internet problems. We're having some technical difficulties, but that's okay. I first of all wanted to, as I said, welcome every one of you to this Hangout. I also want to say a personal welcome to Dinesh and Mohammed and Paul and Jean and Barrett, who have just joined the Empower Network family, and I want to welcome you to the team. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll be covering some basics here today, so you'll get some ideas on what to do to get started. But I also want to let you guys know that we've got an exciting session, because I want to talk about a couple of things I covered last week. I want to go over that. I hope you guys have been taking note of what I said. Remember, last week I spoke about developing your emails so that you can develop a rapport with your team. All right, not only with your leads list, but also with your buyers list. And those are very important things. You know, very often we kind of we focus on all our promotions. We promote everything, but we forget that when people actually join our team, we need to focus on them as well. And that's really what I wanted to hammer home last week, and that is to connect with people that are in your team, you know. And the best way to do that is with follow-up emails. You want to develop some sort of relationship with them so they can get to know you. You don't want people just joining a business where they can actually build their own business online, or whatever they want to sell, whether it's going to be clickbait products, it could be stuff from all sorts of affiliate programs, and even the products that are with Empower Network themselves. You can have the ability to do that, and we want to encourage people to be able to promote whatever they want to sell. So, you know, if you're working in a dentistry, you can have that Pilates blog to promote your dentistry, and that's exactly what it's there for, to promote whatever your business is. So take advantage of that. Don't just think this is about building some sort of, where we're just getting people in and getting people in. No, that isn't the focus of the Empower Network or iPath. This is really about building a business that you own, and then getting people to purchase products that you promote and that you believe in. And I also want to say, also before I forget, Elizabeth, if you're watching this, I know that I asked you to join the Hangout tonight. This is going to be focused towards people that are new and also people that aren't advanced. So I'm going to be covering both spectrums of that. But I wanted to give people an idea of what they should be doing when they get started. And a lot of you that have been in this process, you know this already. So if you are on the Hangout, please, won't you just hold on a second. Yeah, Stephen won't be able to join us because his internet's down. That's cool. That's all right, Stephen. Stephen actually had some pretty interesting training, which I'll try and cover as well. But if he gets on, maybe he can share with us. So I wanted to cover something that is very important. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. And let me just do this right. I hope you guys can see this. If you can see this, please let me know. I'll give this like a minute or so just to catch up. And hopefully you guys can see what's going on. Let's see if you guys are here. That's great, man. Excellent. Hey, guys, listen. I want to, as you can see, I put my picture there. Let's put our pictures up there. If you've got a picture of yourself, show people what you look like, introduce yourself. Maybe you did something crazy. Go ahead and just share it with the group so people can get to know you, and that people can actually understand that you're a real person. They don't just see this picture on the side. You've got really good pictures, but, you know, people want to know that you're human. As you can see here, I'm here with my nieces over here. Very cute. I spent the whole day with them. It was amazing. My sister She's got 3 kids, and they're having a 4th right now. So congratulations to my sister, Danae. If you're watching this, congratulations. And yeah, I just wanted everyone to know that. So if you guys can catch up with this, really cool. If you can say, hey, put up a picture of yourself. They're supposed to put a picture and go for it, and that'll be cool. All right, so let's get back into this. All right, so you've started in Empower Network, and now you kind of don't know what to do. Now, if you've been following my videos, I've been talking about getting stuck into the level up sequence. All right, you want to get stuck into that level up sequence because this covers what Empower Network is about. It actually covers so much more than that, but it gives you an idea of what type of mindset you need to go into this business. You need to understand the basic principles. It also demonstrates and gives you a kind of test as to where you are as a person, where you either, I think it's like an entrepreneur's mindset, a business owner's mindset, employee mindset, or a business, I think it's a business owner. Maybe I've said that twice. But it covers what type of mindset you have. And then according to that, you'll have to work quite hard to get over that mindset. Because believe it or not, when you get into an online business, if you're going into this with an employee mindset, and what I mean by that is, if you've worked for somebody for a few years, if you just work 20 years of your life doing something, you kind of have gotten used to a routine. So, the routine is you go to work, you do a job, and you get paid for it. You go to work, and then what will happen is you'll have to do a job. Let's say you got to tour the countryside. So you say, right, I need a car, so give me a car. So they give you a car and you tour the countryside to do whatever you need to do. Maybe you're a rep, you do the same thing. You need papers, you get papers, they give it to you for free. Now that's an employee mindset. When you become a business owner and you have an entrepreneur's mindset, you have to understand that you take full responsibility for your business. It isn't just a case of getting up in the morning and doing something because you have to do it. You're doing it because you want to expand your own business. And that's why these like the level up sequences in place, so that I can actually show you where you are and how you need to train. Now, you're not obligated to buy any of the products inside Empower Network. I cannot emphasize that enough. You're not obligated to buy any of the products inside Empower Network. However, having said that, if you want to take the stand of owning your own business online, you might want to think about getting some training, plugging into the extra resources that Empower Network have provided for you. So, you've got this amazing product over here, the Kalatu blogging platform, which is really where all the action happens. So, I've got I think it's over here. Yeah, here it is. This is the back office to the Empower Network, or to the Kalatu blogging platform. And you want to get into this. And the great thing about this particular blogging platform is that everything is set up for you. Everything is made as simple as possible. You don't need to worry about getting your banners all searched out. Let me just go to my site so I can show you. What I'll do is I'll actually just visit the site here so you can actually see what it looks like. Let me just get to it before my internet drives me crazy. My internet has been, and by the way, guys, I upgraded to Windows 10. Just so you know, it's running very, very good. I'm quite impressed with it at the moment. Hasn't given me a lick of trouble. It's been 10 times better than Windows 7, which is very surprising. But yeah, I've been quite impressed with Windows 10. But just so you know, this is the preview edition that I'm trying this on. I love tinkering around with stuff. And while that's busy loading, I'm going to go back to this. Just wait until that loads. But anyway, in this back office of Kalatu, they're going to give you stuff like the blogging challenge. All right. Now, the blogging challenge is great because you want to get into getting used to blogging. You want to know how to do it. And if you go here, you get started with a challenge. Each day you're going to be getting a task, and they're going to give you places to go to find ideas about what to blog about. You want to start getting into that habit. If you are a business owner, you want to start blogging every day. And the reason you want to do that is because you want to develop traffic to your website. And when you start blogging every day and you start syndicating your blog, meaning you share your blogs on Facebook, Reddit, or whatever you're going to share it on, but you need to start sharing your blog with your friends and family. Send them out to your email lists. Even send your blogs. If you found a really cool picture on YouTube, a cool video on YouTube, don't just send them the video. Send them the video on your blog. Embed it in your blog, and then send it to them and say, hey, check this great video out. And just start getting used to that. Start filling your time with, instead of, doing your regular thing, like just sharing videos, with your friends and say, hey, check this link out. Rather give them a link to your blog so they can check the video out. You'll find you'll get a lot of results like that because people keep coming back and say, hey, where was that video? And the notes on your website. So you want to start getting stuck into this blogging challenge. Let's see if it's loaded. Yes, it has loaded. So you can see this, right? Here's my blog. So in my blog, I've got a banner over here. I've got my social media stuff over here. I don't need to worry about setting it up. Everything is set up for me. I can set up the basic stuff that I need to. It looks like an actual blog. It is an actual blog. And this is just one theme. So you get a lot of themes that you can use. But that's with Collage Basic. All right. So Collage Basic is going to provide you with that. And it's also got a little bit of training in there for you to get used to. Then, of course, what you want to do, also I would encourage you to do is to get the Collage Premium. If you can, as again, you're not obligated to, but Collage Premium provides you with a lot of additional features. So I'll show you what those features are. So right over here, you have what's called the 7-minute blog hacks. And the 7-minute blog hacks are designed for you so you can go through the videos. You can go through each of the blog hacks, like, wow, my internet is slow. Travis on the blog hacks takes you through little bits of training covering traffic, covering blogging, covering media, covering little things that you can use to help you with your blog. And every single month, they will bring out some more blogging hacks, which is just going to add to training. So we want to go through that. So they've got blog hacks, traffic hacks, sales hacks, and media hacks. And this is great stuff. I mean, this is all in the premium stuff that you get. They also have additional plugins that you can get. But the best part about the Collage Premium, in my view, is that I think this is going to stop playing. I hope not. Hold on. Yeah. Just going to pause that. Best thing about the Collage Premium is that they provide hosting for you. So you can actually get the media hosting so you can host your videos on your blog. And the reason they do that is because YouTube sometimes your video will be taken down, but if you upload it to the hosting site, your video will be kept there and nobody can take it down because it's on the hosting site. And it's very secure. That's the other thing about having a good solid blog, is that they've got securities put in place, so it's not easily it won't be easily taken down. Whereas if you run a free blog post, the chances are that somebody can hack into it and hack your site, destroy it, take all your data down. You'll want to get a secure blog, and that's why I encourage you to get Collage Basic, Collage Premium. All right, so talking about getting started, make sure you go through this level up sequence. And then I keep emphasizing this in my videos, but go through and complete the Fast Start training. Now, I went through the Fast Start training when I first started in Power Network. They've got 8 core commitments that you should be following every day and just taking in what they've got to say. They've got 8 core commitments that you should be listening to and getting used to so that you can actually get into a pattern. When you start getting into a pattern, you're going to start seeing that you're going to be producing results. And that is super important. You want to start doing that. Now, obviously, they've got here that says become an affiliate. And the reason you need to become an affiliate is so that you can, the reason you want to, as I said, you don't need to, you don't have to. But if you become an affiliate, you have the ability to earn commissions on products like the Inner Circle, I think you get like $70 every time you sell this product. You get like $320 if you sell this product, $720 if you sell this product, and of course this product here, I think it's like over $2,000. But if you get these products, you can start to earn commissions. And these two products over here, the Premium and the Inner Circle, those are residual commissions that you earn every single month, which is really going to help you in your business, but also going to add a lot of value because they've got so much training. The Inner Circle is not just about getting motivated. A lot of people think the Inner Circle is just about motivation. It's not. It's definitely not. The Inner Circle has more than that. It's got training in there that you can apply to your business. And these are people that earn 6 and 7 figures in their online business, all right? So you want to go ahead and do that. You want to watch these lessons over here. David will explain to you exactly why you want to get plugged into this. The great thing about the Inner Circles is that they just provide so much material. Look at that. It just goes on and on forever, just about. And this gets updated every week. So every week, another audio will be added to this database. So it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And then, of course, here's the rewind, which you can check out. And if you get started and you get the Inner Circle, I would highly, highly, highly recommend you listen to this called Speak the World into Existence by David Wood. I keep emphasizing that, but that audio sticks in my brain the most. It is something that has changed the way that I do business. I listen to it as often as I can, and it really has some golden nuggets, and it changes your perspective on how you view business online. So that's what I would highly recommend you do, all right? So let's get back to the homepage. Are you guys still with me? Just checking. Cool, man. Cool. Excellent. Excellent, guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. Yeah, there is tons of nuggets in those things. All right, so let's go back to the home page. Okay. The next thing you want to do is get your tickets to the next event. And this is where I'm so excited because I'm going to Vegas. I am so excited. I got my visa today. I walked in and man alive, I was so like, I was stressing because I got all these documents together and I was worried this guy was going to ask me a bunch of questions that I didn't know how to answer, but I was in and out in 2 minutes and it was just such a relief. He just said, yeah, you've been approved and that's it, you can go. And it was like 2 minutes in and out. It's the fastest. I honestly thought I'd have a harder time, but I've been approved. I got my visa, so now it's just about getting the plane ticket, and I'm going to purchase my ticket very, very soon. But if you can make it to Vegas, you want to make it to Vegas. I mean, yeah, if you want to make it a rise at Vegas, you want to go. And the reason you want to go, and this is the most important reason you want to go to Vegas. All right, guys? There is nothing. And the thing is, I haven't even been to an event, but I have been online. So I've seen it online. I was there watching, streaming, and I was getting excited just watching it there. And I can just imagine what it's like when you're actually there. But you can connect with people. And the strange thing is, even though I wasn't at Vegas, I connected with one of the leaders there at Addison, who I was introduced to by Johnny and Jeff Sherwood. They introduced me to him. We connected. We became friends. So, and ever since I have met Pat, because he earns way more than I do, my income has been going up crazy. I mean, if you look at this, I wanted to show you guys this. If you check this out, you can see that these are the email notifications I get of people joining my business and buying products. I get notifications virtually every day and daily commissions updates. You can see this. It just carries on and on and on. Not every day, but, it goes up like every two, three, sometimes I'll get 3, like here I got 3 in a row. I got 3 here on this day. But people are joining and they're just joining and they're joining. And it's great because they're exposed to products, they're exposed to teaching that can help them. And so you definitely want to go to that event, guys. I'm so excited. It's going to cost me such a lot of money. And just to give you an idea, it's going to cost me about 14,000 Rand. Imagine if you had to pay like $14,000 for a ticket. You'd be able to go around go around the world twice, something stupid. But that's what it feels like to me, because 14,000 bucks is almost half a year's salary. It's crazy, but I'm excited to go. And the truth is that I have been telling a few people that I'm going, and they just look at me like I'm mental, because when they find out why I'm going, they're like, "Are you serious? You're going to Vegas because you want to go for a weekend? Are you out of your mind?" And I'm like, that is not the point. The point is you get to connect with people. You get to meet people like Chris Jones, like David Wood, like Pat Patterson. You get to meet these people, and the best part is when you're at these events, you can get your picture taken with them, and you can also get videos taken with them. So you can actually say, "Hey, I know this person, and he's going to introduce you to the system." So you see, you've actually got a real way to connect with people. That's why you want to go. And you also want to connect with other people so you can network. The reason why my business is doing so well is because I'm connecting with people. And the more successful people you connect with, the better you're going to be. The better you're going to be in your business. Honestly, it's going to be worth so much going. I'm so excited. All right, so the next thing is complete this compliance training and quiz. Now, I recently took this because this has been recently put in here. And let me tell you that this stuff is amazing. You've got to go through this stuff. This stuff is unbelievable. It will help you understand MLMs. It will help you understand cross-lining, funny words like that. But it's going to give you all the information you need to know about working a business legitimately and honest, because Empower Network is big on compliance, and I love compliance. You have to be somebody who understands how to run your business and to do it ethically, because you want to do it ethically. You don't want to give people false hope. I always tell people, when you get into this business, it's going to take work. You need to work at it every day. It's not going to be a click button software that's going to make you rich in 5 minutes. It doesn't work like that. Nothing works like that, because you need to work for your money. The only way that success comes before work is in the dictionary, as Pat likes to say. So other than that, success always comes after work. All right. So please, that is a huge thing you need to know. All right. So then, of course, you want to go ahead and set up your lead capture system. If you haven't done it already, you need to set up your autoresponder. And what an autoresponder is, it's going to help you. Normally when people set up a business, they set up a business by setting up a website, and then they'll have offers, and people go and click on the offers and they'll buy them. And of course, that's great because you made a sale, but you've lost the customer. It's like somebody walked into your store, bought something, and went away. Well, what usually happens when somebody walks into a store and the manager knows them well, he gets to know his customers, and they like see them regularly because they keep coming back. And that's what you want. You want to door into your business. So when somebody goes to your website or somebody goes to your offer, you want to give them what's called a squeeze page. And if you don't know what a squeeze page is, I'll show you what it is right now. All right, so let's go to, let's see, sales funnel. We want to go to sales funnel, promotional funnel. So I'll open this up because my internet will behave itself. Okay. How are we doing here? Excellent. All right, so let's go here. These are your sales funnels. Now, there are lots of sales funnels where you provide people with opportunities. There's like the inner circle sales funnel, where you can provide people with an option to get in a circle, where you can provide people an option to see what you're about. And basically what's going to happen is if you look at the sales funnel over here, this is what's called a squeeze page or a capture page as soon as it loads. So basically what happens here is you giving a person an opportunity to say, right, how much you want to earn a month? So they want to earn 10,000 a month. Then it's going to give an option to put it in the email address. Now you go ahead and put in your email address and then you click next step. Now that autoresponder is going to keep that email address in a database for you so that you can reach out to that customer again. And if you have something similar they like, you can send out some offer, or you've got some motivation, you want to go ahead and do that. And that's why you need to set up your autoresponder so you can keep those customers, and you keep a list of customers, a huge database. And they always say the money's on the list because when you accumulate 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 100,000 people in that list, you've got a way of reaching out to people faster than anything, and a way of just getting so much traffic because you're providing them with an offer or something interesting you find. So you want to go ahead and set up a lead capture system. And then, of course, they've got something here called start blogging, want to start blogging. And that's obviously what I was talking about in the beginning. So that's what you want to do, okay? To get started, start capturing leads is pretty obvious. You want to start capturing leads by building up your business, all right? So that is basically what you need to start setting up your business, all right? And believe me, it may seem like a lot, but it isn't actually. Let me just stop sharing. Okay, so it may seem like a lot, but it really isn't, all right? And when I say it really isn't, you need to go through this slowly and take it day by day, all right? Learn something new every day. And do like 30 minutes of learning every day. Don't spend 4 hours listening to some training because you're not going to take it all. You want to go through something step by step and start to learn the process and take notes. Don't know if you know Cole McKay, Canadian. This guy takes notes like no tomorrow. He just writes and writes and writes. And he's constantly learning. And the thing about Cole, I noticed, is that he's getting results because he's learning all the time. You want to set up your business, and that's going to take a bit of time to set up, like any business would. All right, if you're new to this, don't worry about it. All right, so the other thing I want to talk about is connecting with us. All right, so let me share my screen again. Sorry, I've got two monitors here. So you want to go ahead and connect with us. And so let me just show you this group here. All right, so here is the 24-Hour Marketing Mastermind group. Now, this group is exclusive, all right, to as people that are inside the system, all right? You know, but not anybody can join, but you have to be inside the system. And we have this group because people are getting results, all right? They're posting results, getting results constantly. They're putting their links up here. They're posting what they're making because it's just encouraging to the groups to do that, right? You can get people that are putting their earnings on here. Got Sonia here, who's actually putting in the implementation of the training, and she's getting on the leaderboards, you know? And I mean, for the first time, she's getting consistent results because she's doing this. Everybody's putting in their, you see I'm on the leaderboard here as well for most signups. Here's one here. I got 90% open rate and 130% click-through rate. And that's completely possible. And this is what I wanted to talk about a bit later. If I have time, I'll cover it on how I'm actually getting those type of results. So you want to plug into that group, all right? But before you plug into that group, you need to be in that system, all right? So it's only accessible to people that are in the team. So if you're not in the system, I would suggest you get started, and I'm going to show you with now. If you come down here, you can actually see this thing that says Starter Builder Package, this particular button over here. If you click on this, you can get started in the system, all right? My recommendation would be that you want to start down here on the third level because this provides you with an immense amount of training and also the ability to earn commissions on these two and this one as well. All right, this is a one-time payment. This is a one-time payment. That's a one-time payment. But these two are residuals. And the most that you'll be paying if you got in for these two over here is $216 a month. Now, you might think, well, gee, that's a lot. But you know what? If you started an offline business, you'd have to pay like $5,000 a month just to make sure that your doors are open. Remember, this is an online business. It has so much more potential because it's online. You can work any way you want, and that's the great thing about working online. You can work any way you want. You can work in your underwear if you want to. You can work naked if you want to. The point is that you can actually just work anywhere, and you can build a whole community of people, which can develop a lot faster than having an actual offline business. So, you know, there's no comparison. Offline business is way more expensive, and it's just too many headaches. So if you're sick of that race, get into this and start building a business online. All right, so that is super important. So let's get back into this. Now, the other thing that I would highly encourage you to do is to get into the free training course that I developed personally that will help you get a kickstart into this business very quickly. Now, I know it works, and for people that are on this webinar, please can you just say yes, it does work, or agree, and just if you feel that it's actually provided any value for you, that course, that free course that I provide inside the actual Facebook group over here. Let me show you over here. If you go and you read this and you click select see more, inside here is the actual link to the free course that I provide, and that is what you want to do. So let me see if I can find it here. I've got so many tabs open. All right, here it is over here. You want to log into this over here. You want to get in here, register, but remember, only if you are a member. All right. And then you want to go to module 3 and start learning how to do product reviews. And believe me, this stuff works like gangbusters. All right, so do that. Very important. All right, so you can do that alongside your blogging challenge, because the blogging challenge is going to help you blog, get used to it. And then, of course, the free course that I provide gets you going very, very, very quickly. All right, and you can see results. I've seen people get results within a week just doing that consistently. That's the most I've seen people do. All right, it takes a bit longer for some, but if you are consistent with it, it does produce results. And I know Sonia does that, and she produces results all the time, but you need to be consistent. All right, nothing is going to happen if you don't do anything. So that's going to give you a real kickstarter. Believe me, it does work, no question. All right, so let's just take a look here. So that's what you want to do to actually get started if you're brand new. So Elizabeth, I hope that's helped you with a couple of things. If you want to know more about the business, go ahead and you know, go and see the videos that I provided for you in those links. I've given you some indication as to what's going on here. Before I carry on, this over here, Lawrence Tam Lights Up Monday Nights. These are audios that they have every week as well, and this is available to the public. When you want affiliate, you can send it out to your list. All right, I think it comes out every Monday, but these are full of information, and you want to get listening to these every time they're out. Right, this is different to the Inner Circle. The Inner Circle is different recordings. All right, so I hope I've covered most of this stuff that you've seen. Right now, what I want to do is I want to go into what I've been at. So I'm going to be covering, this is my autoresponder that I use. And for those of you who were watching last week, I just want to show you what I've been doing. I'm quite excited about it because it's producing a ton of results for me. And this is where I get the stats like 90% open rates and 130% click-through rates. As soon as it'll load. I'm just going to manage my autoresponders. But I hope you guys are with me still. Please let me know if you're with me. All right, cool. Excellent, guys. All right, so here we go. I don't know if you were watching last week, but I only had like 2 or 3 of these. 2, I think. And I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is my buyers list, all right? And when people join my business, I send them out an email full of information about just about what I've spoken about now. And I'll provide them with a video to show them what to do. This is what you need to start doing in your business, to give people an idea of what the system is about. Because a lot of people really need to be told that. And if you can do it through a video, that's just going to help you even more. So I'll give an example. I'm just going to cover one here. You've seen this last week, but it's the same principle right through. All right, so if you go over here, you'll actually see, I'm going to show you, this is a landing page that I created through a website, it's a WordPress site with a plugin called Optimized Press, and you can create landing pages with that. If you don't have the money to buy an Optimized Press, it's 97 bucks, a one-time payment, but it gives you 3 licenses, and it's super friendly, and I mean, you can really work out how to use it. So this is the email I send to people who join my team, and then once they join my team, I'll make a little video, and if I click on this link right here, it's going to take me to a landing page which I created through Optimized Press. Now, you can create free landing pages with Get Response, and I know that Jake Jervis had some really cool training on that inside the 24-Hour Marketing Mastermind group. By the way, guys, if you want to join that group, I do check to see if you are in the team. So I first contact the people that are in that group. I'll contact them and say, is this person in your group? And then I'll give them access to the group. I'm no longer just going to be accepting people in the group. You need to find out if people are joining. So please don't join the group, because I know a lot of you are probably looking at the link thinking I'm just going to find it. That's partly why I haven't given it a definite link. So here is a video that I made, what you need to get started. And so I cover basically what I covered here, only in a shorter video. So I go through the basics to let people know what they're getting into. And then, of course, I've provided them with this video over here, which is the sales documentary that Empower Network created to explain more about the business. Now, if you don't have this video, you can get hold of me if you want to. We can certainly find a way for you to get hold of it. But you've got to use this at your own risk, because I know Empower Network hasn't released this officially, but if you want to try it, you can. And it's just giving people an indication of what Empower Network is about. And then, of course, I have my disclaimer at the bottom. Very important to have that with compliance. You need a disclaimer in your video. And then I have testimonies of people. Now, if you don't have testimonies, that's fine. You can get a few people to help you out if you want to. I'll make you a testimony as well. You know, if you that's okay. I don't mind. I'll reach out to you. Just reach out to me, connect, and I'll see if I can make you like a 2-minute video if I've got some time. Please don't get 50 people to ask me at the same time. you know, find out what my name is first. You know, I don't want to feel like a vending machine. But the point is, I created this landing page. Very easy to do an Optimized Press, by the way. But if you can create it out of Get Response, that's fine. All right, you don't need to pay money to that. This is just convenient for me. And you can go ahead and put the video in. And as you can see, this is using the hosting. This video plays the hosting. And then this is the sales documentary. And I just give people an indication. And then what happens in my next particular email that I send out, right? So this is the first one I send out. And then the next one I send out over here is some more information. Now, I will cover this next one here because I've added some stuff in here which I never put in last week, but I've improved it. All right, so let's have a look. By the way, are you guys getting value out of this? Just let me know, please. Be very helpful. Right, so once this loads, man, my internet's slow. See, this is the next training that I send them. I send them this other link here. It's going to give them some more information on what to do, and I cover another subject and I talk about it. And then I say to them, I talk to them about the Hangout link over here. All right, I say, here's the Hangout link. You want to provide this in your email so people can know where to find it. And of course, you want to educate them on what that Hangout link can do. So if you have your own list, you can send this out to your list. Just change the name at the end with your username from Empower Network, and you can go ahead and they can use it for their list. All right, so I talk about that in the actual video. If you open this up into another tab, millions of tabs that open up. All right, so I'll come back to the lab. Then I say, don't forget to go to the level up sequence like I told in the video. I also say, make sure you become an affiliate, and I give them a link for that. And then I say, also start the fast start training. You want to go ahead and do that. And then I give them access to the 24-hour marketing mastermind group over here. And then I say, make sure you plug into the training over here. Again, if you're in the training, I will check. So join if you are only in the team. All right. Please don't take advantage of that, as I will have to change the link. All right. So there's not a lot of you. I want to be as open with you guys as I can be. So here we go. Don't worry about that. That's just a glitch in the flash, but that's fine. So day 2, getting going, and I'll explain some more. There's nothing wrong with this page. This does work, but the flash requires. It's just got to update. It's the thing that Flash is doing at the moment. And then, of course, I told them to go ahead. I talked to them about the Hangout link in here. I talked to them about more information. If you want to know more details about that, maybe if you want to, you can connect with me. That's fine. I don't mind. But you want to give people your spin on it. Okay, you want to make this your business. Remember, you don't want to make it identical to somebody else's. Then, of course, I give them the Facebook, the group link over here, which you can do. And then I say log into Empower Network below so they can get started with what I spoke about in this video. And then again, I still have this video at the bottom in case I want to join Collage Premium, which is a great product. And then I've got testimonies at the bottom as well. So that is what I do. And then, of course, I've got the same thing for day 3, 4, and day 5. And here's a great thing, guys. I'm going to carry on doing this every single day, making more and more and more. And they're just going to slowly add up. So hopefully by next week, I have like 14 or something. So I've got 14 of these things that go out every single day. And this is what you want to do. You want to build relationships with your teams. All right. It's very important to focus on your teams. You want to do that. All right. Focusing on your team is going to help you, but more importantly, it's going to help them. And Zig Ziglar said, if you want to get what you want, the best way is to help people get what they want. And I want you to succeed. It is my desire to help you succeed. All right. It is my desire to help you succeed. I want you to succeed. I'm not just saying that as a thing that I'm supposed to say. I really do. And when people succeed in my team or even outside of my team that have helped a bit, it's a great thing because it helps you. All right. Somebody else might hear about that later on when somebody else is giving a testimony about how you help them, and they might check you out. Whatever the case is, the point is you've got to be developing a culture of helping people. And this is the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and that is encouragement. It's very important to encourage people, all right? And I'm not just talking about people in your team or people on the internet. I'm talking about encouraging people in your everyday lives. Because the truth is, if you want to be real with people, you've got to start changing. You've got to start working on yourself and making yourself a better person. by starting to see the best in others. And when you start to see the best in others, you will be surprised how you start to see spark in other people. You know, when you compliment somebody on and be absolutely genuine about it, about what they've done or how they're doing this well in your regular lives, and you start making it a habit every single day, you'll start seeing that um, that'll start, you know, uh, working in your business. So I want to encourage you guys. I want to encourage you. And if you're not doing it, um, it's fine, because we're all in the same boat and we all battle with it. We've got to start encouraging each other. All right. So if you see somebody, a buddy of yours or a friend of yours, or even a stranger, or somebody that you meet, you know, say something complimentary towards them. Don't be freaky about it, but say something nice, because I'm telling you right now, think about all the times where somebody has said something nice about you and how you have remembered it. It sticks in your mind, doesn't it? It stinks. It sticks in your mind, and you remember it. You know, when somebody says something nice about you, it makes another person think about you. It really does. And so I would highly, highly recommend that you start encouraging other people, start doing kind things to people. And then when you start doing that and making part of your actual life, you can start implementing that in your business. Implement it in your business anyway, but start making the habit of encouraging people and surrounding yourself with positive people. All right, get away from negativity. Stop watching those movies over and over again. Stop watching those series. Get away from YouTube, that drug that just sucks you, that vortex right in. Get away from Facebook all the time looking at what people are posting. You know, it's fun to do that every now and then, and I get sucked into it myself, but stay away from things that are going to force you into habits that are going to be unhelpful. Start working towards things that are going to be helping you, which is doing income producing activities. All right, things are going to help you produce, and that's what you want to do. So that is the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. Now, I'm not sure Stephen won't be able to make it, so I want to talk to you a bit about what he's doing. And this is for people that are seeing results in their business. Okay, so let's say you are seeing a couple of results, and that you are making, you are seeing a few, sales coming in. And I know a lot of people watching have seen results coming in. What you want to do, and this is actually what Stephen's doing, and partly, and to a degree, what I'm doing, is you want to create a bridge video. All right, now a bridge video goes between your capture page and your sales page. All right, so you've got a capture page, or a squeeze page is going to capture an email, and then after that, it's going to go to a bridge page, which is going to be you speaking to that person. Now, that bridge video could be you speaking with Pat Patterson or Chris Jones or David Wood or whatever leader, saying, "Hey guys, I just want you to know that I'm a real person and that I'm actually friends with David Wood, all right, and that he is a business partner along with me, and that, you know, I just wanted to introduce you to him, and maybe David Wood says something, whatever the case is, and you show people that you connected to them. And then what you could also do is, if you got results, you can actually go to the screen that you're looking at right now. Well, no, you're not. Sorry, you're not seeing that screen. Sorry, my mistake. Let me share this with you. So you want to go to a screen like this with your incomes, so you can say and show people that you are getting results, and you put that in your bridge video. All right, and then you can have your picture over here on the left hand side using Screencast-O-Matic, and you can just say, people, look, the system that I'm using is real. So just so you know, I do get results, so I can actually advise you on what to do. This is if you're getting results. You don't have to show people results, or you could show what other people are doing with their results. That's perfectly fine. And so you want to do that, get that all done. And then after they finish watching the video, you can say, now, if you want to know more about the system, click on the link below, and you can see what it's all about. And they click on that link, and it goes to the sales page. And that's what Steven's doing, and he's seeing tremendous results with that style of video. So that's just another way that you can actually get people into business, by showing people that you're connected. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So I hope that's helped you. I hope that that's been helpful. If you guys are getting some value out of that, I just want to check what's happening here. Right. Remember, guys, if I went back to the where I started, just to give you an idea, when I started out, I had nothing. I had nothing. All right. When I say I had nothing, I had zero in my bank account. I had to borrow money to get started. Well, my dad gave me money to get started, and it was like 250 Rand, which was $25 or something like that, to get started with Empower Network. And I worked every single month trying to make a way that I could actually get money by doing odd jobs. And I just decided from that moment on that I wasn't going to give up. I was not going to give up until I succeeded. And that is the only way that you will succeed. Every successful entrepreneur that started a business online has had that attitude. And believe me, it's completely possible, because 2.5 years ago, when I met Ryan, and he became my sponsor online, we were kind of saying, it'd be great if I could actually get to the States and go to an event, but it was so far in the future that I didn't even think it was possible. And here I am 2.5 years later, getting ready to go to Vegas. Vegas, baby. So I'm going to go to Vegas, and I'm going to be spending time with people that, I've been talking to for years, and I've just never met them, physically, personally. I've never actually met Ryan physically. I've never actually met him. So it's going to be kind of surreal meeting him for the first time, even though we've become such great friends. And I can't wait to meet you guys. My plan is to go to as many events as I possibly can. And I really want to be able to meet you. I want to shake your hand, and I want to say congratulations. I want to know you. I want to hear your story. I came up, my situation, I came from a third world country with huge difficulties, not being able to post on Craigslist, not being able to use all different types of advertising, but only relying on free methods of producing an income online. So, and I've made it. And if I can make it, anybody can. And if you're thinking I work 24 hours a day, you're hugely mistaken, all right? I'm known as a 24-hour marketer, but mainly, not only because I do stay up all night, but that's on me. Just because I'm the 24-hour marketer, that's not what the statement means. Firstly, it's because I'm a fan of 24. That's the first one. And the second one is that the 24-hour marketer is the person that uses 24-hour marketing strategies that work round the clock. And that's what it's all about. When you're the 24-hour marketer, when you're in this group, you use strategies that work 24 hours a day. And I make money while I sleep, all right? And it's only due to hard work and persistence, not through magic, but through setting up a system that I've worked at really hard. I've gone through what they call the grind, where I work at my business daily. I work at it. And I work hard. A lot of people say I work too hard, but it's because I would rather work hard now than I think it was Les Brown said, and I've said this many times, I love it though, rather than taking it easy now in your life by working for somebody, all right, and going through that direction, just taking it easy, and then having to work really hard at the end of your life because you have no pension, or you've got no way to fall back because now you really have to rely on people to provide you with some sort of shelter and food. Rather than work hard later in life, rather work hard now so you can take it easy later. And it really has paid off, because financially, I don't really have a problem, because I can get through every month without worrying about it. If bills come, I just pay them. And I want you to be able to do the same thing. All right, I really do. And I believe in you. If you're watching this right now, I don't care who you are. I believe in you. If you met me for the first time, people that meet me, if I meet you the first time, I know that every single person has the potential to make a huge success of their life. And I want you to succeed. I want you to succeed so badly. It's not impossible. You don't need to be plugging 8 hours a day. You know, it depends how bad you want it. If you want to work 8 hours a day and truly work, not just work 20 minutes and then leave it, but if you consistently use the strategies I'm talking about, you can get done with 2 hours a day. If you've got a full-time job, 2 hours a day, just set aside somewhere in that 24-hour day, set aside 2 hours. Even if it means you've got to go at 4 in the morning and work from 4 until 6 and then get ready to go to work. Maybe you're fresh in the morning. Make a time where you can work and just work hard, setting up your business, going through the training. Once you understand the whole concept of how the business works, start doing those blogs. You know, take a few minutes, write a blog, put it up there, do that first blogging challenge, then go ahead and do the free strategies I was talking about, putting that into practice, and you'll start to see results. And those free strategies work, eh? They really work. Those product review videos, every single person 100% of the time, when they follow the training and they are consistent and they're just plugging out videos, they see results. I've yet to meet a person that doesn't see results. I've seen people that are really excited and produce no results. I've seen people because they're not consistent. And I've seen people who are as boring as death and they still produce results. Why? Because they're consistent. You have to be consistent. So having said that, I hope that you guys are taking this to heart. I hope that this has inspired you. I hope that you'll be challenged to go to the next level and do something scary. You don't think going to Vegas scares me. You don't think buying that plane ticket scares me. You don't think paying for all this stuff scares me. Of course it scares me. But I know that if it scares me, it's gonna produce in me a fire that I've never seen before. You know, it's amazing to think that something that you have in your life, it doesn't matter what it is, it could be a car, it could be a bike, it could be a person, a friendship. Nothing seems as valuable as when the threat of it being taken away from you. Nothing seems as valuable as if only when it's been taken away from you. And I want you to think about that. I want you to think about the fact that if you know, it's like, I don't want to work hard. You might say, I don't want to work hard. I don't want to have a job. But if that job is taken away from you, it suddenly becomes valuable. You know, it suddenly becomes valuable. You've got a business now. You've got a business opportunity. Don't let that be taken away from you. Think about the fact that, you know, think about the time you have and what you can do to. I don't know if I'm making my point clear or not. I don't know if I'm going on a tangent. I'm fairly tired. I've been up for a while, but I hope you can see the value of what I'm saying. Understand that if something is taken away, it becomes more valuable. So you've got to ask yourself, this opportunity, right? We're providing you with a great opportunity. Don't let it be taken away. Don't think it's gone, because I know people that didn't want to give this a shot because they thought it was some sort of scheme. And then 2.5 years later, I'm producing results. And suddenly, the opportunity that they had was gone. And it suddenly became more valuable because they never put in the effort. I hope that makes more sense. Does it make sense? Guys, I hope I'm not jammering on about nothing here. If you can, give me some sort of response. Okay, great, thanks. So, You know, having said that, if you guys have any questions you want to ask me, you're more than welcome to ask. That's why we have this group. That's the time that I say if you've got any questions, you can put them in the question bar. If you're new to this, guys, Muhammad, Paul, Elizabeth, if you've got any questions, please just ask me some questions. I'll be more than willing to help you out. I'll let this run down. I don't have anyone to talk to right now, but cool, the cozy marketer. That's awesome, Carl. I tell you what, Carl is probably one of the most enthusiastic guys I've ever seen when he gets on a hangout. He just doesn't stop talking, but he's just such full of fire, and that's awesome. Carl, I really admire that about you, man. You've always got gusto, you know. Just awesome. So I know a lot of people aren't signed in and they're not making comments, and that's fine. Or maybe you'll get to this later. But I think right now we are just about done. Guys, thank you so much. Before I get off, I want to give you an announcement, right? So this Wednesday, all right, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be putting up a link inside the group. And this is going to be an awesome hangout, all right? We're going to be getting on with Pat Patterson and his team. And I'm on the panel. And I'm going to be on the panel with Pat and Mars. Now, if you don't know who Mars is the CMO of Empower Network, all right? So, you know, he's in charge of the marketing. So he's got really good nuggets. So I'm going to be putting up that link when I get access to it. And it's going to be super exciting. I'm going to be on that Hangout. So you'll be able to see me interacting in that panel. But you want to see what's going on there, because Mars is going to be giving some great information, and I cannot wait for it to happen. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's also going to be an hour. So we hope that you can make it, please. Until then, I will see you guys on the next Hangout. But other than that, if you don't make that, we'll see you next week. So you have a great day. God bless. Have a super best day, as Pat Patterson would say. And cheerio. Oh, before we go, I've got to teach you another Afrikaans word, another word in South Africa that we use. And so this word I'm going to teach you is the word swak. Okay. Both Steve and myself were talking, and he said, well, what is a word we can teach? And that is the word swak. Now, if you don't know what swak is, let me explain it. Let's say you were hard done by and somebody did something really bad to you, and like, man, that was terrible. You would say that is swak. That's terrible. How could that happen to you? And it's taken from two words. I think it kind of makes sense. But there's a word called swar in Afrikaans, and that means heavy. All right. And then there's gok at the end, which kind of means garbage, all right, or crap, whatever the case is. So it's a combination of the two. That's heavy that's heavy crap that you're going through. That's swak. It's kind of meshed into one. And you know, oh man, that is swak. You know, I just got like if you were beaten by a 5-year-old in an arm wrestling match, that would be swak. Okay, if you get what I'm saying. So I hope that's made sense. Just a bit of education for the South African side of me, and I will see you guys on the next Hangout. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.